Women can literally do anything, but we just let a man do it for us.
You can do anything?
Yes, we can. We can protect, provide. We're independent. We just let a man do it for us.
So who built all the buildings you're looking at right now?
I don't know. Can you name some men architect for me?
No, but what gender built it, do you think?
I don't fucking know.
How about all the plumbing lines in the entire city?
Can you name the men who built the plumbing for me? Can you name the men?
No, but it was men.
Can you name the men, though?
I can't name their names, but it was a group of men. The top G's? I don't know.
Okay, I'm over this conversation.
No. How about your phone? Who invented your phone? Steve Jobs.
Behind every man is a woman. Behind every man is a woman. That's all I'm saying.
But what's that woman providing to that man?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Without us, men have no fucking food, no cleanliness, no anything.
Men hunt for food.
Men provide nothing. That's all.
Men pay for the food.
Delete this video.
What?
Because you're not putting this on the internet. But men ain't shit. That's all I'm saying.
Men are shit. You don't like men?
I don't. I hate men. Toodles. Bye.
Oh, God. That's not good.
She doesn't like them yet. She's talking to one, and she likes that she's on his platform, spreading all the delusion that she's strong and independent. You gotta love these guys.
Gee, it's not even going in. It's just falling straight out. It's a whole something happening.
I think in that situation, you can see that common sense is not being applied. They're strong and independent.
She is independent, and she pays her own bills, and she takes care of herself.
She's an average adult. Like what, you expected to be patted on the back and applauded and be given awards because you're doing average adult things? She's not some bad bee. She's an adult.
It's out the season, man. Out the season, man.
She said I got options, who go choose? Trying to make me jealous, that's a broke bitch move.
Oh, where do we even begin with this? If this is what empowerment looks like, then feminism is a complete and utter failure. And also society's going to tell her, no, it's no problem that you're doing this, but she is actually forfeiting the obligation that she has to her children, to party, to drink, to waste her life away in clubs. The other weird part is she doesn't even look like she's having fun. She's not happy.
And if you want your house clean, hire me a maid. I'm not a slave.
No. I agree. I'll hire the maid and I'll marry the maid.
Sometimes I love these responses, the kind of responses these guys give when a woman says something that they don't find to make sense. That's the best about it. Oh, man.
Bro.
Of course, I can do it alone. I always do. Oh, man. You are an adult. You're a functioning adult. You're supposed to do it. What's wrong with that? So let's go back to this. Imagine a long time ago, men never used to do cooking and all that. But like now, the best chefs in the world, they are men. Now imagine if men would brag about doing these things that women do in terms of things maybe you'd look at as gender roles, you know, like, because men do all that women do. If you are to look at gender roles, men do that, and no man talks about or brags about like, oh, I can do that, I can do that, I can do that. Nah, but when a woman does some plumbing, the whole world is gonna know about it. Why do you think that is? Let me see that answer in the comment section, guys.
Did you say that you consider yourself a feminist?
Yes, I do.
How do you reconcile being a feminist, believing in gender equality, doing away with gender roles, but also demanding that men pay for first dates?
I think that you don't have to be on one extreme side or the other extreme side. You can kind of figure out the values that you believe in and believe in those values. I'm like creative creating this space where men don't get to like feel like the hero, like feel like they're leading. And I'm like, I do want a man like that. So that means I need to take a step back.
But do you believe in gender equality?
I believe in fairness.
Why would it be unfair to go 50-50?
It's technically you're doing the same thing, but in the relationship that I want, I don't want to do that.
I mean, do you believe in gender equality?
Yes, but I think that women should have the opportunity to do what they want to do.
Well, I guess just as a feminist, why do you support a rather patriarchal traditional belief of men paying for a woman's time?
I don't believe that it is a patriarchal belief. I think it's based off energy.
Okay, so he's asking the greatest question, and I don't think she's really answered anything that makes sense. She's contradicting herself. She says she does believe in equality, and then she says the relationship she wanna be in, she doesn't wanna go 50-50. So she's a feminist up until a point where she's required to do her bit. You know, where she's talking about fairness. Now that she's required that it's only fair, she also pays. That's why she has a problem with it. That's how most of them are. And guys, listening to women talk, they say one thing and they do one thing. You know, so sometimes don't listen what they say. Pay attention to their actions, because their actions will be the reflection of who they are and what they respect and what they are loyal to.
See, the thing about those tables is that they always turn. The same men that said things like, "You're not my mom," or "This is a made-up holiday. This is just a ploy by the businesses to make people spend more money." But they want you to spend money on them today. They want you to give them time and attention. They want this long, drawn-out Father's Day post on Facebook that everybody can see what an amazing dad they are. But they didn't do any of those things for you. So you need to tell that man, just like she's saying, oh, you're not my dad. And as a matter of fact, since you left the kids with me on Mother's Day because you thought I wanted to spend quality time with my kids, I'm going to do the same thing for you. There's a saying that goes, those that don't hear must feel. And I feel like that's the perfect way to teach some of these men a lesson. We know the ladies are never going to leave them, but if you're going to be with them, at least get them to act right. And for the same women who are always complaining about how their stockings are empty every year, and there's nothing for Valentine's Day, or their birthday, or their anniversary, this is how you have to show some of these men. Like I said, those that don't hear must feel. But shout out to all the men out there who never need to be taught these kind of lessons because they stepped up from the beginning.
Okay, so she doesn't really make sense, because most of these thingies or events or holidays, they support women. Look at Valentine's. Valentine's wasn't to say men give out gifts, but who's always on the receiving end? So they feel bad that men just ask for a day, and that's Father's Day, you know. And you know what she could have done is to cook him something, you know. What does a father do in a home? It's, of course, is provide and look after the kids. What she could have done was to tell him, but you know what, spend time with the kids like I did. But I'm going to fix up some meal for you. I'm going to pamper you. And you're going to have a great time with the kids. But what does she do? She picks she picks a 12-hour shift. Come on now. You don't help yourselves most of the times. Do you think that man will be motivated the next time there's Mother's Day to do something for you? So, you condition people to do better when you are only rewarding them when they do those good things, you know? Guys, thanks for watching and subscribe to the channel.